Welcome to TQ Program Coordinator Training. This is part 2, organizing. What is organizing? Organizing is leadership that enables people to turn the resources they have into the power they need to make the change that they want. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. described power as the ability to achieve purpose and the strength required to bring about social, political, and economic change. The first question an organizer asks is, who are my people? Not what is my issue. Effective organizers put people, not issues, at the heart of their efforts, because organizing is not about solving a community's problems or advocating on its behalf. It is about enabling the people with the problem to mobilize their own resources and solve it and keep it solved. In organizing, power is not a thing or a trait. Power is the influence that's created by the relationship between interests and resources. Interests are what people need or want, while resources are assets that can be readily used to achieve the change you want or need. These are examples of resources that shrink as you use them. They are limited and reduced. These resources are the most important. The more you use relationships, the more you trust, the more you coach people in using their skills, the more capacity they develop for action. These resources grow. Your most precious resource that your people have is time. And time is limited, but it is mostly about priorities. I can find time to binge watch Netflix, but I might not be able to find time to call my colleagues at my school to invite them to participate in a community forum on testing. People will prioritize their time for your asks when they are in a relationship with you. In organizing, we assume that we begin a campaign with far fewer resources than we will need to tip the balance of power and achieve our goal. Growing our capacity is critical for success. This capacity building is what builds momentum. Like a snowball, each success contributes resources, which makes the next success more achievable. As we think about our recruitment cycle, we need to identify milestones for when we will have created enough new capacity and developed enough power to undertake activities that we couldn't have before. We need all 3 of these in place in order to meet our goal. We need the plan to achieve the goal, the actions that make progress toward the goal, and the story that drives us. We implement strategy through acting via tactics, and subsequently we deepen our relationships, we strengthen our teams, and we develop shared stories in the process. By tying all these practices together in our organizing, we embody leadership as accepting responsibility for enabling others to achieve purpose. In doing so, hopefully we achieve the change we want and develop leaders capable of creating positive change. In your reflection journal, reflect on the definition of organizing and write one in your own words.